Right, so now about to drill the holes in here. I actually only need 3 to fix, but I'm going to drill some extra holes so I can bolt the plate on or screw the plate on. So there'll be 3 fixing this way, which will just be counterboard holes for these heads. And the other ones will just be threaded, so I can just use some button heads or something just to hold the plate on, which is going to go on top of there. So I've got this centered, just got it set on a couple of parallels. I'm hoping that should be okay. It's in the aluminium, so shouldn't be too bad. It's currently centered on the DRO. I think I have covered that in another video, so I won't go through that. So I will just use the PCD function on the DRO just to set out my holes, and to work out the diameter for the PCD. Basically you just measure. There are online calculators for doing this, so I'll basically just use the vernier to measure across the outside of the bolts. Studs are studs are better actually. Not studs. Partially threaded bolts are better because obviously you get a better contact. Yeah, so basically measure across. Measure the diameter of one bolt, and there's little calculators, well there's loads online, which will actually tell you your circumference, diameter for your PCD, which I've got there, which I'll need to put in here. Also the number of holes and my starting and finishing angles. I'm pretty sure I covered all that when I made this, so I'll put a link to that in the video. Yeah, so basically I will get this set up, and first thing I'll do is I'll just use a not a center drill, a spot and drill. That's what I'm trying to think of. I'll just use a spot and drill just to go around, sanity check, make sure I've got the holes in the right place, and then drill them. Well, three will be drilled for tapping holes. I think I'll just use M6 probably, something like that, and then I'll see the through holes for these fixing bolts. So I'll get that set up. If I can, I'll get the camera set up somewhere. Well, let's see. It's a little bit crammed in there at the moment because I've got stuff everywhere. But yeah, if I can get it set up somewhere, I will. 6 holes. So I'm just going to decide which ones I'm going to have as through holes and which ones I'm going to canterbore. Because obviously these clamps are a little bit close here, so I'm going to get one of them a little bit close, I reckon, and I probably should have had a starting angle up here or something, so I missed the clamps completely. But yeah, I put a starting angle of 0 on the PCD, which is obviously which was there. I did think about changing it. I thought, no, we'll go with it. Right, but they look about right to me. So I will now do the 3. I think I'll do the 3 just plain drilling ones next. Sorry, the tapping holes the next. So it'll just be a 5mm drill bit. So I'll do that. Yeah, that would have been a problem actually, trying to use the clamp there. So I've just replaced that one clamp with these 2. So that shall solve that problem. Clearance is okay here because that'll be just a 5mm hole for that one. For these ones I've marked on, they drill 5mm. So on the DRO I'm starting at hole number 6, which was the last one I did. So all I'll do is every other one. Well, it's pretty much the same as what I've been doing, so I don't think I will video that. I think that's all pretty straightforward really. Yeah, I think that will do it. Right, there we are. In the end I did actually drill them all with the 5mm drill bit. Just gives me pilot holes for these ones. Just put a big cross on them, so remember not to drill them for the next size up. Which is going to be, I'm going to need 8mm. Yeah, these ones are going to have to go out to 8mm to start with. Yeah, so this first one I'm going to have to be really careful and watch it when I get to the bottom, because I've got this parallel right on the edge there. Hoping that the drill will clear that. If not, I can just do that on the press, or just remount it to do that. But yeah, see how it goes. The other 2 will be okay, be no problem with them. See if we can get this in a position. Not very excited now, I'm watching holes being drilled. I think you can see that one there. Right. Slow down a little bit. Look at this. this, getting fairly near the bottom there. Yeah, looks like it should be okay, but yeah, just about cleared up. Right, so just move on to the next hole. I'll just show you up here on the DRO. Let's see there, it's got some hole number 1 there. So if you just go up, that's the wrong way, up 1, 2, 3, hole number 3, 1, 2, 3, and what I basically have to do is bring these 2 to 0. So if I move, let's see, let's do the X first. There, that's the position there. Now I need to do the Y. Take that like that way. Just moving that there. We're on the wrong, I think we're on the wrong hole here. That should be, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, that should actually be 5, shouldn't it? 2, 4, 5, yes, actually, hole number 5. Right, counting the wrong way. Right, so there we are, zeroed, and see that, over that hole there. So I'll drill that one now. Right, so that's that one done. So now I need to go to number 3. Number 3. So I'll bring this down to 0. Just knock the X there as well. Let's get that zeroed. Right. So, right above the last hole. Right, so I now need to counterbore these holes. So these heads will sit flush with that. They are a little over 11mm in diameter. So I'm going to go in with a 12mm drill bit, and I've got a 12mm end mill just to flatten the end off. So I think I'll use this just to give me a start for the end mill. So I'm not going to go in very deep because that doesn't need to be in very far. I have got this which will give me a depth. I don't think I even had that in shot there. Yeah, so that is a gauge on there, so that will tell me how deep I'm going, so I can get the correct depth for this. So that'll be the next thing to do. Show up there. I've already zeroed this to the flat, so as soon as that hits 8mm, we know we're there. Right. That's those counterboard. I know just go around with a countersink or chamfer tool, just take the edges off. Apart from the tapping of these holes, it's pretty much done. Right, so there we are. That's the finished thing. Well, almost. I've just got to tap these, but I will leave that until I've done the plate, because what I want to do is transfer punch from the back. So if I leave them smooth like that, I'll be a little bit more accurate, hopefully. Right, that's the moment of truth. See whether it will actually fit. Got these slightly shorter than those other ones, although these might even be a little bit too long. Everything lines up anyway. The old, it's not exactly the right one. They are Imperial. Where are they gone? One missed off here is probably the one I want. Yeah, don't you know it? Where is it? Oh, there we are. Right in front of me all the time. Actually, spot on lengthwise. Right, well that's the first part done. Anyway, so the next thing will be to cut the plate out.